Welcome to this October 14th, 2025 YouTube live stream. Welcome. Talking police officers. We're talking police officers losing their minds live on this October 14th, 2025 YouTube live stream. No, welcome. What a great time to be alive. So thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you joining us here on these YouTube live streams. Make sure you double tap that screen, give us a like so we can get those numbers out there. It's all about breaking the matrix. Game over, matrix. Freedom News Now and the Team One Army. We're here for accountability and transparency like never before. Charles, welcome. Cloud, welcome. We've got Battle Creek police officers fired and arrested. We got Blackman Leone police officers fired and arrested. Live. You gotta love that. Police officers losing their minds. Get arrested and fired. The police unions couldn't protect them. The police unions and their pit bull lawyers, they tried everything they could to protect them, to get them off the hook. Using all these unequal protections that they have that we, the people, don't get privileged to. We're not a part of the thin blue line army. Weaponized against the American people. We, the people, not against the illegals. For decades and decades, my entire life, law enforcement weaponized against we the people, not against the illegals. The judges, the prosecutors, the city leaders, county leaders order the stand down. Tell their thin blue line IDF soldiers to stand down when it comes to arresting illegals. They just need a little help, a little handout, help up. Let them go. Focus their effort on arresting the American citizen where they get all their money. They know where you live. They know where you work. They know where you have your bank accounts. They know where your kids go to school. It's 2025, the new police force, they go right in the schools. Every school has a cop in it now, and if one of the parents, one of the adults have some issue, you best believe that police officer will be in your child's classroom without an adult present. or just a teacher talking to your kid all about you, getting information all about the family without you there. That's what they do, these police officers in the schools. Think about it. Who are the only people allowed at your children in the schools? They got the people in the schools, the administrators, teachers, but cops. They're always pushing this hero narrative about cops in the schools, and all the cops come in now for active shooter training. They used to have tornado drills and fire drills back when I was in school, and you never had one. Now they put all these kids through all this unnecessary stress, freaking all these kids out, terrorizing all these kids with all these active shooter drills to try to terrify these children, scaring these children, and then trying to make the police look like they're heroes when they come in with all their military gear on. That's something we need to do away with. We need to get rid of all these active drills in the schools. These kids can't learn. You can't get an education with all these militarized cops in the schools. It'd be one thing if they were sending ICE into the schools and arresting all the illegals and dragging them out, but they're not. That's not how it works. JT, welcome. Duck says, get all the inbred illegals out. I agree, Duck. Get all the inbred like illegals like you out. You can't assimilate. Can't assimilate. Robbie, welcome. I don't know if everyone's still wanting to talk about Israel. Seems like that's all everyone's talking about online now is Israel. That's all everyone wants to talk about. Israel this, Israel that. It's like you can't pop on any of these bigger podcasters and listen to what they're talking about. Pop on for within the first 15 seconds. It's like how long is it going to take before I hear the word Israel? Usually doesn't take very long. It's a lot of it's this younger generation thing. The younger generation is really falling head over heels all over this everything going on with Israel right now. They're really letting it affect them a lot more than the older generation that's been around for a while, that seen this has been going on for hundreds of years, and they're not all freaked out about it. Like, both sides have been going at it for hundreds of years, my entire lifetime, and much more. But this younger generation, they get their little feelers hurt, their little feelings hurt. So everything all over social media is Israel this, Israel that, cry about this, cry about that, free Palestine, this and that. Well, everyone's free now, so It's over. It's finished. They signed a peace deal. It's over. Go cry about something else on these campuses. You can cry about something else now. Now they can go back crying about you know what they're going to be crying about. A lot of their crying now is all about they want health care for illegals, to be damned all the American citizens and their health care. Most of us haven't had health care for years, for decades, but boy, these illegals, they seem to get the best of the best health care free of charge. Well, it's not free, it's all people like me, I'm paying for it. Got to pay for it all if you look like me. Yeah. How many illegals are they arresting for failure to pay child support? That's another thing. We need at least a 20-year moratorium on not another single body crosses that border. Not one single legal or illegal crosses that border for at least 20 years. Until we can at least mass deport at least 100 million legals and illegals, until we can get 100 million out of this country, we're full. America is full. Till we can get at least 100 million out, then maybe in 20 years we'll let 100,000 come in. But not until we get at least 100 million legal and illegals out of the country. America is full. I know you got to believe that. I know you believe that. Are you patriots? Are you base chads out there? Never a better time to get out there and do some IRL. Get out, engage in some IRL. Exercising your First Amendment rights, Second Amendment rights, all your constitutional rights. Get out there LARPing around, exercising your rights with some base chads out there on the front lines. Getting out there, showing that Christian identity, protecting and defending that Christian identity. Yeah, so this isn't an airport. If anyone who wants to, if you some of them crybabies that want to leave, you don't have to let me know in the chat. You don't have to inform me. This isn't an airport. Just get out. Just leave. You don't have to check in. It's not an airport. Just get out and leave if you can't assimilate. Mass deport yourself. Mass deport yourself out of the chat if you can't assimilate. Send them back to Mexico, to Venezuela, to the Congo. What a pathetic live stream. What a loser. What's up, JT? I've got a few moderators. I'll think about it. I had a few moderators that somehow they snuck in here. They were illegals. They snuck their way into my chat. Some illegals. Look how big these live streams are. Nobody has bigger live stream numbers. Nobody can put up bigger live stream numbers than us here. Look at those numbers. 1,000 people watching right now. We're live. 1,000 people watching. Hit that like tab. Double tap that screen. Get those numbers. We got 1,000 people watching right now live. We got Sergeant JT in here, ready to uphold rule of law in the chat. Deport all that failed to assimilate. Looks like we got a country illegal in here. One of them going by country illegal. Can't assimilate. Must be one of them illegals working the farm, stealing jobs from American workers. Get them out if they can't assimilate. I got 2,000 people in here right now. 2,000 people in this live stream. $2,000 people. About 2,000 of you just hit that double tap that screen. These are the kind of numbers you get. See, this is, we always pulled in thousands of people, but now that you got all these illegals stealing jobs from Americans, from all of us white Christian men, more jobs getting stole from us. Now it's all over social media. Pretty much we all got driven to social media, had to become entrepreneurs because all the illegals stole all the good jobs. All the corporate America sold out we the people to their precious illegals for their cheap slave labor, the new slave labor in America, the illegals. I'm one of you. One of those disenfranchised, disaffected, white Americans, white Christian. I'm with you. Don't think you're the only one that's been betrayed by your government, sold out for the illegals for their cheap slave labor, all the while taking your rights away, stripping you of all your rights. Your rights keep eroding away. Yeah, I used to I didn't really agree with a lot of what Charlie Kirk had to say. Some of it I did, but those people that are slobbering all over Charlie Kirk now. Charlie Kirk, he was so pro Israel. All he did was slobber all over Israel, and he made $400 million. And Turning Point USA was built off of Israel's back. And then once he turned on Israel, he got taken out mysteriously all of a sudden. He finally grew some balls to turn against Israel after they built him, made him what he was, gave him $400 million, and then they can create you, they can also take you out. He was just one of their puppets. So those of you that worship Charlie Kirk so much, you're just another puppet, another brainwashed puppet who was fully brainwashed. Look at his arranged marriage. Look at Erica Kirk. That was a fully arranged marriage. Muslims aren't the only ones with arranged marriages. Look at Charlie Kirk and Erica Kirk. That was an arranged marriage. She would never have nothing to do with him. Miss Arizona beauty queen going to be with that doofus looking guy. If he wasn't worth $400 million, do you think she'd have anything to do with him? Hell no. Just another gold digger. That was a prearranged marriage, just like Muslim marriages. That was a Christian arranged marriage. Erica Kirk and Charlie Kirk. Some people fall for it. They're brainwashed. You got people that even name their channel after some dead guy. That's how stupid they are. That's how ignorant they are. Deport that ignorant fool. He can't assimilate in the chat. You know, just like Charlie Kirk failed to assimilate with Israel at the end, and look what Israel did, allegedly. I've pretty much come to the conclusion now, after everything I've seen, that the whole exploding pager theory that the IDF uses on their enemies, from everything I've seen, I've pretty much come to the conclusion that that microphone that Charlie Kirk had under his shirt right there, that was a, if you look at that microphone, it has a barrel right in the end of it. It looks like a small barrel, like probably a 22 caliber long rifle would fit right in it. Someone pressed the button out in the crowd, one of his personnel most likely. People got videos. They can't pull fast ones over on us like they used to in the JFK days and even 9/11 days. There's too many internet sleuths out there, Reddit warriors out there, busting it wide open. Yeah, this isn't an airport. If you want to leave, just depart, just go. You don't have to tell me. Just leave. Get out. Mass deport yourself if you can't assimilate. uh, 2,000 people watching. 2,000. That live stream, if you guys weren't here for our earlier live stream, we had 5,000 people watching. Probably the best live stream we've had so far. This one might not be as big. We had 5,000 people watching. Had a lot of people crying in there about Israel again. That's all everybody wants to cry about is Israel and what was going on over there. Well, it's over now. There's a peace deal. After thousands of years, my entire lifetime, hundreds of years, they've been fighting over there, and all these new younger generation, they get their feelings hurt. They want to cry about it and cry about a few people getting thousands of people getting, and that's what happens in war. People get ended. It's been going on for thousands of years. Quit crying about it. All those crybabies all over the media. You know, when When the mainstream media, when they're all parroting the same thing, all about Israel, Israel is, there's a reason why. You got all these brainwashed Gen Z, the younger tech generation. They're all emotional. You got men that cry all the time. You got the supposed strongest athletes, the men in football and all these big sports, pro sports in America, and they're always crying all the time. Men crying. They're trying to normalize and men being gay and weak and soft. That's the new generation of men. If you're 35 or younger, you're pretty much you're soft, you're like you're gay. Basically, you haven't been raised the same as older men. You probably had a lot of women teachers, a lot of women principals, a lot of women leaders. That alone makes you a weak man. We need to get all these women out of these leadership roles and put men in all their places. Feminism is destroying America. Feminism destroyed America. It's not just law enforcement. It's not just the judicial branch. It's not just all the lawyers and prosecutors. Rule of law is destroyed much of, not just because a lot of the illegals and DEI, but because of women. DEI, it's all the same. Women, blacks, illegals, foreigners, gays, LGBTQP, mentally ills, completely mentally ill. Oh, people act like it bothers you when people call you names. I mean, we got the president of the United States. People want to call him every single name in the book. You think he cares? You think I'm going to care? Think I really care if you call me names? You got like a giant wart on your face the size of the end of your big thumb. You got a giant wart on your face. Get that wart. Here's a quarter. Get that wart chewed off your face, country. Illegal. SA Ecstasy Press. What's up, brother? SA Ecstasy Press. Man, I saw that one video you put out recently. You got some nice vehicles, brother. You got a nice place. You got a nice motorcycles. You got nice vehicles. Man, you got it going, Prez. Prez is Prez is the top G. Prez is the real top G. Got that scat pack and you got it going down there, Prez. Keep doing whatever you're doing, cause I don't even have a vehicle anymore. Here, I literally got rid of all my vehicles. There's these flock license plate reader cameras everywhere now. They've been around here for years now, for at least 5 years or more. Probably 6, 7 years. I live in a small town, but they put flock license plate reader cameras up in every small town. It started with the city, and then every small town in the entire county, entire state. You can't go anywhere. So I sold all my vehicles and I live inside the matrix, and basically I don't audit anymore. I quit auditing. I quit cop watching. I quit recording altogether. I completely quit doing everything. I fully quit my life altogether. Quit on life altogether outside of the matrix. The only life I have anymore is inside of the matrix. That's the closest I can come to freedom, and that's not free. I've been banned off of half social media platforms. I've been banned off TikTok since 2021. I'm not allowed to participate in the discussion on the largest social media platform in the world. I'm too dangerous to be a part of the discussion on the largest social media platform in the world, TikTok. I'm not allowed to make money and make a living like millions of other illegals are. Being a white Christian male, I'm not allowed to. If I was an illegal, yeah, I've been replaced. I've been erased and replaced. We're all the way up here in Michigan, and I've been erased and replaced by millions of illegals from Iraq, from Fallujah, Iraq, from Iran, from Kabul, Afghanistan, from the most dangerous parts of the Middle East, from Tel Aviv, Israel. We've all been erased and replaced in my neighborhood. Now I come to find out there's a big crime where an illegal in a big box truck over the summer ran over a young man, ended him. The police, everyone hid his name. It was an illegal from Venezuela. They hid his name from everybody. Now they're saying his name is Robert J instead of Roberto Juan. They're just calling him Robert J, thinking nobody will notice. I'm so tired of these police officers, these judges selling out we the people. It's over. It's finished. It's over. It's finished. Brett, welcome. Sometimes you got to troll the trolls when they're in here. Give them what they want. Feed the trolls. Let them get their blood pressure up. Let them stay in for a while. Feed the trolls. Let them get their blood pressure up. Go cry to their mommy to go fix them some hot pockets. Jason, welcome. Stagecraft, welcome. JT, Gen Z, an entire generation of beta cucks. Don't know their own gender. It's true. A lot of Gen Z, not only are they beta cucks or cuckolds, but I see a lot of the Gen Z, they sell out their culture, their people. A lot of people, a lot of Gen Zs that look like me, like sleeping with illegals and knocking them up. It's not just the women getting knocked up by illegals. Men are knocking up illegals on visas, green cards, H-1Bs, selling out we the people, traitors to America. If you're an American citizen and you sleep with an illegal, you knock up an illegal or knock up a foreigner on a H-1B, a visa, a green card, not only do they get deported with the kids, but you get deported with them. You forfeit your citizenship. It's time we clean up America. America's full. We don't have room for you traitors. If you're going to be sleeping with a an illegal or even a legal foreign national, you can get deported with them because all 150 million got to go, legal and illegal, and all their kids with them and their significant others. Love has no borders, right? They should have no problem raising those kids in Mexico. A lot of the a lot of them out there. We're 3,000 miles away here in Michigan. Most of the illegals and foreigners are from Iraq, most dangerous parts of the Middle East, but we've been flooded with millions from Mexico. I never want to hear another person speak Mexican ever again in America. If I'm in another Kroger, Jackson, Michigan, you can't go in and talk to anybody, any employee in Jackson, Michigan, Kroger without them speaking Mexican. None of them speak English. 3,000 miles away from the Mexican border. Every single worker at Kroger, Jackson, Michigan speaks Mexican. Get them out. Get them out off this European soil. If they can't assimilate with European Americans, they need to be mass deported. All 250 million gotta go. Starting with horns, gotta go back to the Congo. Can't assimilate, mass deport. Yeah, can't quite get the numbers in here. Got too many illegals flooding the America's internet domain. Our government opened up our internet networks, America's internet to all the foreigners in India, to their billions of people. So now you can't even go on a live stream without scrolling through 1,000 third worlders with dots burned on their foreheads before you can find one white Christian American live stream. It's like I don't want my YouTube live stream feed here in America filled with thousands of third worlders from India with dots burned on their foreheads. Get them off my live stream, YouTube. This is America. Maybe they are in America. They probably are in America. They're probably right here in my backyard, got put here by these traitor judges, traitor politicians selling out we the people, protected by their thin blue line IDF soldiers. It's over. It's finished. Never been a better time than now to get out there and protect your people, protect your culture, protect your blood, protect your soil, protect your Christian identity. Now is the time.